In FC25, everyone struggles to defend, and you are going to concede goals in this game. That is a fact. But you can still improve your defending, and when you improve your defending, what happens? Now you make your opponent work for his goals. You don't end up giving him free goals. And this is exactly what we are going to learn in today's video. How you can defend effectively in June, because now there are so many crazy cards. You will see me making mistakes and me defending well in this match. It's against a very good player, so we'll learn how to actually defend. You need to keep in mind, when it comes to defending, you have to pay attention to what is happening on the pitch. There is no set rule for defending, okay? If someone tells you don't pull the players out of position, they are correct. But sometimes there are instances where you have to pull a player out of position, right? We are going to discuss a few common instances where most goals come from and how you can defend those. For example, this is a very common way to attack in FC25. Even at higher level, they try to pull your fullback in. The first thing you have to do is not get your fullback inwards. That is a thing you have to really focus on. But this situation right here, guys, this is where we score a lot of goals from, and also we concede a lot of goals from this position. Now see, if you look at Theo Hernandez, he's passing the ball back to Messi and Pedri is coming in. My team is back in its own half. The opponent is about to recycle the play. Exactly, that is what he is going to do. So we need to be able to defend this. Just look at this and then I'll break it down for you. But don't forget, he can also take Trivela shots. He has players who can take Trivela shots. So we need to keep that in mind as well. Now, we concede this goal, right? Why do we concede this goal? It is because of overthinking. And this is a common problem we have when we play the game. Over anticipation is just as bad as not anticipating at all. If we look at this goal, I defend fine. The first thing I need to do over here is to pull the offside trap. Not pulling the offside trap over here when Messi takes a touch backwards is a fatal mistake. Whenever the opponent is in this area and he's taking a touch towards his own goal, you need to activate the offside trap by double tapping the upper arrow button. This is the best time to activate the offside trap. Here, if I offside trap, immediately my team pushes up, plays Ronaldo and his other players in the box offside, and now I can press him, right? But because I don't do it, see, here with Alexia, I have to close him down. This is a problem, guys. I see in many players' gameplay when I am coaching. Talking about coaching, if you want to get coached by me, check the description below. You need to press the ball carrier here. If I am not going to apply pressure on Pedri, I need to tackle Pedri over here, okay? I don't do it. I stand still, and this is being too passive. Now here, he has bypassed my midfield. This is a tricky situation. The odds are in his favor to score the goal, and this is a position you don't want to be in. When the opponent is on the top of the box like this in FC25, you're going to concede goals. So in order to prevent such goals, you need to preactively use the offside trap. Once you use the offside trap, you need to find the opportunity when you can tackle, and then you have to tackle the ball. If you're going to be passive, the game is going to punish you for being passive. You need to be brave. But the next time, we are going to learn from our mistake. Learning from your mistakes is the surefire way to improve at anything in life. See, again, he's going in the wings looking for the recycle. I'm bringing Hansen back and the second man pressing with her. You have to defend with numbers. That is my next step. Defending in numbers is the key. I brought Hansen back. Now I take Dumfries and I'm going to go back with him while second man pressing with Hansen. He goes again for what? He's gonna go for the recycle. I make a mistake again by not actually using the offside trap. I'm covering Messi over here, which is good. I should second man press with Hansen. Why? Because at all times we need to apply pressure on the ball carrier. If we are not going to apply pressure, guys, he is going to have a lot of time. This is the biggest mistake you guys make, I make when defending, right? See, lack of pressure. You don't have to switch here. Again, offside trap, but this is something good that I'm going to do. I remember to press. I press with Alexia. Now we know who's on the ball. Lamine Yamal. He can do what? Take a Trivela shot. So we take Hansen, we tackle the ball this time. This is how you can defend recycles, and don't do what I did over there, trying to rush the counter attack, because if you lose the ball in the wrong area, you're going to concede goals. If you are a high ranked player, most of the goals you concede are going to come from here. So if you get good at defending this area, especially in June, you're going to have a lot of success. And I'm telling you, this is going to help you in FC26 as well, because recycles have been overpowered on next gen. This is a mistake I made. Don't rush the ball. You don't want to lose the ball over here. I also want to show you this thing over here. With offside traps, you have to be very careful. This is the time I want to play the offside trap. But look what I do, okay? Just pay attention. He recycles. Now I play the offside trap when he is facing towards his own goal. You never play the offside trap when the opponent is facing your own goal, guys. That is the worst thing you can do. I mistimed the offside trap. The intent was there, but the timing wasn't there. And he ends up scoring this easy goal against me, right? So learning passive aggressive defending is the key to improving as a defender on this game. Accepting that you're going to concede goals is a part of defending as well, because then you don't rage as hard, you don't tilt as hard when you concede goals. But if you can learn how to defend recycles and always be on the player so you don't concede trivela shots, you're going to have so much success, right? I can sit here, I can teach you how to like defend through balls, but that is pretty cliche. You know how to defend through balls. You have to be good at right stick switching. But these situations where you have to use your brain, where you have to think about more than one passing option, that is where, guys, you need to use passive aggressive defending. See, again, I'm trying to stay close to the opponent while marking his passing lanes. He is good, left stick dribbling, all that. Over there, again, I need to play the offside trap, be more aggressive, keep my shape, right? At all times. Stay close to the ball. If you don't stay close to the ball, you are going to end up conceding goals, especially from kickoff. Not staying close to the ball is a massive mistake people make. It's a grave mistake. You cannot stay away from the ball in this game. Now that you guys know how to effectively improve your defending, you need to actually learn one thing at a time. Practice your right stick switching, practice your passive aggressive defending. Only then will you be able to score more goals, or concede less goals rather, on this game. You'll have the opportunity to win the ball in the right areas. When you do that, you'll score more goals as well. And now don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.